Hello everyone, right here I have a 2019 Audi A4 Avant 40 TDI Quattro. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The side mirrors automatically fold in when you lock the car, and they only fold out again when you turn on the ignition. If you press and hold on the lock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, as well as open up the sunroof as a vent. And to close all of them back together, just press and hold on the lock button. This A4 Avant is equipped with Audi's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indentation on any of the 4 door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the 4 door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a push button start system. So to start the A4 Avant, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button down here. An electric rack and pinion power steering system is present in the B9 A4. The Sport trim comes with a leather steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. The 40 TDI engine is only available with the 7-speed S-tronic transmission. S-tronic is Audi's name for its dual-clutch automated manual transmission, where clutch 1 controls the odd gears, and clutch 2 controls the even gears. The aim of S-tronic is to give better fuel consumption and faster shift times over regular automatic transmission. This S-tronic comes with a sport mode and Tiptronic manual shifting capabilities, the latter controlled either by the gear selector or by the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. This A4 Avant is equipped with the optional driver assistance pack City, which gives the car front and rear parking sensors and a reverse camera with active guidance signs. Audi's Drive Select driving modes are selected by the buttons on the dashboard. In this A4 Avant, 5 modes are offered. Auto is the default mode that the car starts up in. Meanwhile, Dynamic tunes the car for a sportier drive. Under Individual, drivers can choose their own settings. For a more fuel-efficient drive, Economy is the mode to go for. Lastly, Comfort is well for a more comfortable drive. Depending on the mode chosen, the steering support, the engine characteristics, the transmission shift points, the air conditioning system, and adaptive cruise control will be adjusted to suit that particular mode. In terms of standard safety features, the A4 Avant gets 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, anti-skid regulation, electronic differential lock, hill hold assist, emergency stop signal, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the front passenger seat and the outer 2 rear seats. This A4 Avant has been specified with the optional Driver Assistance Pack City and Driver Assistance Pack Tour. The City package comes with exit warning, cross traffic assist rear, Audi side assist, and Audi Presense rear including Audi Presense Basic. Meanwhile, the Tour package comes with Audi Active Lane Assist, Audi Presense Front, Audi Presense City, Collision Avoidance Assistant, and Turn Assist. This A4 Avant Sport is fitted with 18-inch 10-spoke V-design alloy rims. 225/45 R18 Bridgestone Blizzard LM32 winter tires are what this car uses. Ventilated disc brakes and multi-link suspension setups are found front and rear. Audi's compact executive vehicle started life off with the A80 nameplate. It was built across 4 generations, known as B1 to B4, between 1972 and 1995. In 1994, Audi introduced the first generation A4. As a continuation of the A80 lineage, the first generation A4 is known as the B5 generation, following the 4th and final generation B4 Audi A80. 5 generations of the A4 have seen the world so far. The current 5th generation B9 A4 debuted at the 2015 Frankfurt Motor Show for the 2016 model year. The B9 A4 rides on VW Group's MLB Evo platform and is larger than the B8 A4 while being lighter at the same time. For the 2019 model year, the B9 A4 was given a light facelift, and for the 2020 model year, it was given a more substantial facelift. Powering this A4 Avant is a 2-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 diesel engine with common rail direct injection. Part of the EA288 Evo engine family, it produces 187 horsepower at 3800 to 4200 RPM. Meanwhile, torque is 400 Nm at 1750 to 3000 RPM. 7.6 seconds is needed from 0 to 100 km per hour, and the top speed is 230 km per hour. With a fuel tank size of 58 litres, combined fuel consumption for the A4 Avant 40 TDI Quattro S tronic is 5.1 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 134 grams per kilometer, and Quattro means that this A4 Avant is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of this A4 Avant Sport include automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, cornering lights, LED daytime running lights, LED front and rear fog lights, LED indicators for the front and sides, LED sequential rear indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, front grille in twilight grey matte with chrome inlays, anodized aluminum exterior trim, anodized aluminum roof rails, and dual exhaust pipes in a single anodized aluminum exhaust tip. Central locking, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions. Electronic child locks for the rear doors. They also act as the window lock. Storage, button to operate the powered rear hatch, and a speaker is right there. This knob adjusts the interior brightness. And the driver's seat in this A4 Avant does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your lumbar and massage function, which you activate via this button, then control using these set of buttons. The only manual adjustment for the seat comes in the form of the thigh support, adjusted using this lever right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. triple zone automatic climate control system. These are your front controls, and there are a separate set of controls for the rear, which I'll show you later. But back to the front controls. On-off button, recirculation, front passenger temperature with front passenger automatic mode, 3-stage heated seats for the front passenger and driver, driver side temperature, driver side automatic mode, front and rear defrost, different modes for the driver and front passenger, air conditioning, fan speed, and sync means if you have it turned on, the driver side will control all of the temperature zones, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. You can see the options as you tap on the button. Below, this button activates or deactivates the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If the feature is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of diesel that the car uses. Electronic stability program, parking sensors, and this one turns off the infotainment display. Cup holders, a bit of storage, a USB port, together with a power outlet. Right here is the A4's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is a bit of storage right here. This A4 Avant Sport comes with the MMI Navigation Plus head unit. It features an 8.3-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is provided by the Audi sound system with 10 speakers and 180 watts of power. The stock sound system that this A4 uses is actually quite good. The display right above is controlled using your set of controls located down the center console. The knob goes up, down, left, right, scrolls to left, scrolls to right, and clicks down for enter. On top of the knob is a touchpad where you can input, say, letters and numbers and gestures into the system. On either sides of the knob are the option buttons, a head, menu, and back buttons. This toggle switch, flick it up to go to your navigation or map, flick it down goes to telephone. On the right, flick it up, it goes to radio, and flick it down, it goes to media. Right at the top are the 8 preset buttons. Now, let's start with the car menu. Right here, your various driver assist settings. But you can also bring up your vehicle settings. Audi Drive Select menu, air conditioning, servicing and checks, and the onboard owner's handbook. Next up, sound system settings with the bass treble, balance fader, various sound effects, and your speed dependent volume. You can also set the sound settings for the telephone, navigation, announcements, reminder signal, your voice control, parking aid, and MMI touch. Next up, your radio menu, then your media menu, right here, current song playing. But you can also bring up your various folders and select your desired media option. Once in this menu, you have your current song playing information with the title, artist, album, song duration, and album art is present. To the right, you can bring up your sound system settings, activate your repeat, random, input level, Bluetooth settings, connection manager, and your track information. Telephone. Right here, you can dial a number, look at your phone book, look at your favorites, look at your call lists, and whatnot. Navigation. You can enter destination right here, but you can also switch to the map, so you can view the map. To the right, within the map menu, you can bring up your map settings, route criteria, so on and so forth. To the left, you can switch back to destination entry. You can enter address, favorites, directory, and all that. Back to the map, you can use the knob to zoom in and out. And if you click the knob down, you can show how to navigate the map, as well as enter the interactive map. That's about it for the navigation. Next up, the map itself. Audi Connect. Audi smartphone interface. And lastly, settings with the language, date and time, units, brightness, and all that. Right here, you can bring up your system maintenance. Electronic central locking. Heated and power folding side mirrors. Wiper controls, voice control, Bluetooth telephone control, navigation voice guidance, favorite button. You can program this button to do your desired function. You can do so via that infotainment display. Volume controls, press the wheel down to mute the system, seat track, indicator controls. Locate the button at the end of the indicator stalk to activate your lane departure warning system. Right here are your multi-information display controls. Left and right goes between the different main menus. Use the wheel to go between the different sub-menus. Hit OK to select. Hit return to go back. And view basically turns off the display partially. Right now, driving data with your digital speedometer, date and time, fuel consumption, short-term trip meter, long-term trip meter. Within the two trip meters, you have your average fuel consumption, average speed, elapsed time, and distance traveled. Energy consumers, driver assist, traffic sign recognition. Next up, media, telephone, and navigation. Right down here, your adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls. And the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Adjustable front center armrest. With storage, your Qi wireless charging pad, another USB port, and an auxiliary port. Auto dimming rear view mirror, touch sensitive reading lights, your reading lights also doubles up as your interior lights, SOS emergency button. This one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors. This one brings up your service system. This one controls the shade for the panoramic sunroof. It is fully automatic, while this one controls the sunroof itself. You can also open up the sunroof as a vent. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. And the driver does get a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, storage, speaker, and the rear seat backs in this A4 Avant do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then there are actually a couple of ways to fold the seat backs down. You can use either the levers on either sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on this side folds down the left seat, while the one on that side folds down the right seat and the middle seat. Alternatively, you can also use the two levers located inside the boot. Just pull the lever and flip the seat back down. Very simple. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually relatively nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are cutouts that help with additional legroom. In the middle, aircon vents with the rear temperature control. Down below, a couple of USB ports and another power outlet. Rear center armrest. Right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. You can also find hooks on the B pillars. Rear LED reading lights. There are 4 ways to operate the powered rear hatch in this 2019 A4 Avant. Boot space in the A4 Avant is 505 litres with the rear seats in place, and 1510 litres with the rear seat backs folded and the cargo cover removed. To the right of the boot is a storage net, on both sides are LED lights and hooks, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's battery. adjustable headrests, front and rear. Window control, storage, speaker, and the front passenger seat in this A4 Avant does get full powered adjustments as well, with exactly the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including your massage and lumbar functions and manual thigh support. Quattro badging, decent sized glove box. It is illuminated and you can find the CD player, SD card slots and SIM card slot right in here as well. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2019 Audi A4 Avant 40 TDI Quattro. Thanks for watching and goodbye.